you sap from your leg?
It takes us a surprising amount of time. A lot of time, spent like, we do a lot of correspondence. We try to like talk a lot, respond to comments and emails and things like that. That takes a lot of time. As far as like shooting though, we kind of like once a month. That's disgusting. Don't do that.
Along the lines of what has made an episode just really have there been any that have just been completely canned for those reasons?
Have you guys ever not aired an episode that you shot?
We lost a lot at GamerVision when we first worked there. I don't know how many of you guys have followed us for a while, but we've been doing this for what, 4 years?
Yeah, just like over 4 years.
Yeah. And we were in the first like year and a half, thank you. We were doing it at this place, Gamers, and we had like this AV card with all this old stuff on it and an old system. All the time it would just drop footage on us. We didn't figure out like why it would drop footage. So there's like 10 episodes that we lost. Literally, great John was late.
Get out! Security! Security!
Most inconspicuous walk ever.
Dude, it's like a xylophone playing behind him.
I think the best one that we lost was we lost plot back in the clock tower with the scissor dudes.
Yes.
That was the first time we ever did like a little bit where we called someone a min, like a scissor min. We called him man.
This is a game thing. We found Michael Jackson, by the way. It's right here.
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
You what?
You've been hit by a smooth criminal.
Pretty bad at boom boom.
You've been hit by, struck by a smooth criminal.
See, is it bad that the only way I know that song is from the Animal Ant Farm cover? Or what's the band in it? What's the cover band that did it? There's a cover of it, it's really good. Anyway.
Oh, really?
Got Echo the Dolphin. Say hi. And then high five. Boom!
The Academy Award for destroying the evidence goes to the Hamburglar.
I guess he eats the burgers.
And the Academy Award for binging and purging goes to alcoholism.
Pretty good.
That's kind of a good one, actually. And the Academy Award for poor life choices goes to guys who don't call. And the Academy Award for German dungeon porn goes to a sassy black woman.
Oh no!
Oh my
Really crowded. So all available. Two options. If you can like manage to do that single file, that would be great. Other alternative is to sort of invade that space over there.
Could we wait until there's actually like a line for us to have to squish in for?
Not too much longer.
Well, we will move once like it starts filling up really quickly. We will have no problem
For
going
sure.
single file once the...
Okay, be prepared to do that in a moment.
Okay, we will.
Yeah, we
Probably
will.
what's going to happen is we're going to get distracted and then we're going to come back here and see lines out the door and we're going to go, holy shit,
No, okay. Yeah.
Don't worry, we...
accommodate us when we're in a panic. That would be fantastic.
Oh, for sure.
Don't worry, we'll make sure.
If you guys, I mean, since we're in the back of the line right now, if you guys want to like leave your bags in the spot to mark your spot,
Yeah. That works too.
back in front of us.
Okay. That works too, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
You
just
guys
do that
wanna
then.
do
Finish this round,
We'll finish this round.
because all the cards are all over the place, but then after.
Yeah.
Sure, no, something. So yeah.
We'll get through this round fast enough.
And the Academy
Anyway.
Award for fear itself goes to Batman.
No, that's too good.
Batman.
You have to say it with the voice.
I can't do the voice.
Batman.
Okay, and the Academy Award for spontaneous human combustion goes to the Tempur-Pedic Swedish sleep system.
That ended poorly, but it started so good.
The Academy Award for obesity goes to the American Dream. Oh my god, that one was actually
It's funny because I'm Canadian.
And the the Academy Award for Synergistic Management Solutions goes to Rush Limbaugh's Soft Shitty Body.
That's a politics joke, I'm sure.
All right, so
Judge this crap, girl.
Judge it. I'm between the Batman and obesity one. I'm gonna have to go with obesity.
Yeah. Okay. Throw all the put all the used cards back into the box. That's what I normally do.
Oh, so we don't get repeats.
So we don't get
All right, let's get to
And then
Where did the box go?
where did the box go?
Zoom in on Ego Raptor's face.
At the Ego Raptor panel. It's gonna start soon, and we're gonna go and eat. I already showed you. And then we're gonna probably go to eat.
Too cold to vlog.
We're out getting food. Woo! Hi. Woo! We went out to get some food at Nando's, but then it was all like, nah, man, it's small. It's just like small. It's too small, and we had 12 people with us, and we're like, yeah, let's just go somewhere easy. So yeah, pretty simple. And that's about it. We're just gonna go eat. We just got out of the Ego Raptor panel. Which got a little bit of, but not a lot. I want to ask But yeah, so let's eat food.
I'm hungry, yo!
Yeah,
But
because
now-
I have nothing to say, so I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna start recording.
But now I'm gonna say a full sentence.
We're at
Hi.
public house.
You had the floor, like, this is something ridiculous.
Hi.
We're just getting some food. Jackman's got
My name is
ginger
Max. I like women. That's my
I
sentence.
just wanted to put that out there.
Yeah.
I had a friend once who, when they were playing Mother 3, you know, I'd say, like, what do you love the most? And it's like, it's supposed to be love because it's PK love.
PK woman?
But he put women. So it's like, PK woman!
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
And it's just like, it destroys everything.
What do you like the most? Boobies. PK boobies.
PK boobies.
PK titties.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Relax, Jacqueline. Jeez. It's fun to, you know what, Jacqueline? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Ready?
I don't have a swipe camera like
I'm zooming in. I'm up. I'm right on your eye. Your eye is
Did you
giant.
see it go like cross-eyed?
It is a huge. I'm not sure what I'm looking at now.
Oh god. I know, right? Meme face part 2.
Weird knows Tetris.
Yeah!
I'll do the Jasper.
Do you want me to take this, Matt?
So lo and behold, I guess I missed it. Lo and behold, tonight there was actually an ambulance driving through the stop sign there. Went through this intersection right there. Not sure where the ambulance was going. If it turned right, it didn't stop at the inn over there.
It might be in the loop and we don't see it because I'm not in a good position for it. But yesterday was the police officer over there, and now it's and now it's the ambulance that I've seen today. But anyway, day 3 has ended. So I hope I vlogged a little bit of this day. Like I tried. I tried to. I feel like I got a fair bit of it. Is the color white balance off? Might be. No, I can't change it. One sec. There we go. Had the wrong white balance. Things when you have a custom setting on your camera. I'm using a camera to shoot these. It's a thing with a lens and it collects light, whatever. Anyway, it's a cool day actually. What did we do first? I woke up early, went to continue shows panel, got to ask a question. I didn't vlog the question part. I don't even think I vlogged the panel. Did I? Might have vlogged a little bit of it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I did. I vlogged a little bit of it, so you've probably seen that. But it was a good time. It was a good time. We they were pretty funny guys. They weren't as funny as I thought they would be. They had like Mike Sadorf and some other friend with them, and it was kind of like, who are these guys? I came for continue. I don't care about these other guys. It's one of those things, and I was just kind of like, felt a little off. And then, what happened after that? Whatever I just put in my mouth, I was like scratching some dead skin off my toe. That was really gross. It's really gross. But anyway. But yeah, I'm being way too natural in these vlogs. It's currently 1:30 in the morning. What did I do after that? After that, I ran to Jacqueline and everyone. We started hanging out. We didn't even play any video games. We just kind of sat down and talked. Did we go and eat after that? There wasn't a panel. We didn't go to many panels today. Oh, no. Right after that, we got in line for Egoraptor. Because we heard that the Egoraptor panel was lined up already, and I was like, oh, shit. The Egoraptor panel's already lined up? Oh, my God. Pardon my language. I just said the S word there. I swear a lot more in these vlogs just because it's harder for me to put the filter on because I'm just trying to talk openly. Because like in reviews and Let's Plays, I can think about what I'm going to say before I do it because I usually like, I don't rehearse and like there's like a script. But, like for the reviews there's a script, but like for Let's Plays, KJ Plays, whatever we're going to do it, it's like I at least think about what I want to say before I say it. And like I think ahead of time, like literally I've walked to school and I'm just like, hey there fellow gamers, Kevin J. Gaming here, welcome back to some more Wind Waker or whatever, and I think about how the next LP is going to sound and things like that. Think about these things. Maybe I'm weird that way, but I feel it's a good way to help you when you're working on building a channel and building yourself as a Let's Player is try to talk through a Let's Play as if everything is going to go perfectly. Like take the game out of it and just think of the narration and how that's going to come out, if that makes sense. Anyway. But, my eyes have been, like, so glazed. I feel like I'm looking at you guys. I'm just like... I feel like I look at you guys like that all the time, and I'm not trying to. I've just been really tired this con. Which, you know, happens when you don't sleep. I only got, like, 4 hours of sleep last night, and then I was up till 1:30. Like, I'm dead tired. But, I'm going to quickly record this just because it's nice to do these at the end of the day. Because I like to talk to myself to begin with. I'm always like just laying in bed like blah, 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 blah. To myself about whatever happened or something that I might want to happen. Or just hypothetical situations. I've always been that sort of way. So, yeah. Anyway, then... So we went to the Egoraptor panel. I will honestly say... If you ever come to MAGFest, if you ever come to any con that Egoraptor happens to do a panel at, he will put on the best panel of the con every time. And he does. I don't know what it is about him. Well, he just has a really good delivery and a really good presence on stage, even though he is an awkward guy. It's just everything that happened was so funny. There's this kid came on as he was walking up. He had his cell phone. He kind of like flipped it up and he caught it. He reminded me kind of my brother. My brother does that kind of stuff. Flips it up and he catches it. And he was, Aaron's up there and he's just like, oh shit, what was that? This guy thinks he's so cool. And then he was like, and the kid asked him the question, whatever. And then he's like, yo, let me get a high five. And he puts his hand up, and the kid, like, he jumps forward and he has, like, swag walk afterwards. And Aaron's just like, dude, I wish I was as cool as that kid. It was hilarious. I don't know what it was. I thought it was funny. The kind of stuff that happens at these things is hilarious. And anyway, after that, yeah, what did we do after that? After that, we went out to eat, which you saw. We went to Public House. That was good. Pretty good burger. Not a bad price either. And before 4, they have this gamer special where you get like a hot dog and fries for like $10. I'm like, they're pretty good. We'll remember that for tomorrow. I mean, it's before 4. Or I mean, I'm biting at. I mean, talking about dead skin again. But anyway, I'm not gonna get into it. I'll deal with it afterwards. But anyway, what happened after that? We went out to eat. We came back. Okay, so when we got back, we figured, okay, it's about 6 o'clock. There's no panels we really want to go to. But Eager Raptors signing is at 9. And we know that it's going to fill up. We know that it's definitely going to fill up because it's Eager Raptor. So we're like, let's try to get there really early. 6 is already like a little too early, but by the time we're done eating, we're out by like 6:30 maybe. So we're like, okay, so we'll do some console free play for a little bit. We'll check out how the line is. So like, we play console free play for a little bit. Around 7 o'clock, I'm gonna say. Max, I don't think he has a YouTube name. Max, the guy we're hanging out with, goes over to the line, and AVGN's still doing his signing, but he goes over to the line and he asks, like, can I get in line for Eager Raptor now? And apparently he paraphrased it as a sort of they're still doing AVGN, we have to clean up after he's done anyway, so try to come back a half hour before Eager Raptor's signing, so that way you can be there right, like, you can be there early. And like that, basically that was the time they said would be a good time to get there. So we were like, okay. We ran up to my room. I needed to charge my phone, so we came up here. I'm charging my phone, doing all that. And then it's like, okay, it's 8:20. Let's run downstairs really quick. And we saw a tweet from Derek Alexander and Starship Amazing saying we're going to be doing a live hallway show in a couple minutes. I'm like, oh, there's some hallway show going on. I don't know what this is, but I do like Starship Amazing. They're really good. And we wanted to find him because I know that he was going to be selling the Ruby Dagger CDs. And the Ruby Dagger is, or Ruby Dagger is a CD that they put out. It's really good. I had the digital copy, but I wanted a physical copy just for the sake of having it. I like to listen to music in my car, and I don't like the radio, and I don't have any of those. I don't think we have an aux port on it. We might, but I haven't bothered looking for it. But there is a CD player, and I know how that works. So I put the CD in. So I like having some physical CDs so I can do that. So I got the Ruby Dagger CD for that. And that's going to be really good driving music because it's like super ambient and it's not super big, and I like that. But anyway, so I bought 2 Ruby Daggers off him, like 2 the copies of CD, and I actually ended up taking, like, that was the last of the CDs. So I was like, oh, well, don't tell them I took it. But anyway, and then after that, walked on. We ran down to Eager Raptor. It's still like only 8:30. Like, we get there for 8:30. We get in line. I'm like, geez, it's already pretty lined up. But okay, because like the way they have the line set up, they put these little tape on they put this tape on the ground that's supposed to, you know, zigzag. Let me see if I can zigzag all the way like that to kind of guide people to like stand in a line that's kind of scrunched up. So they did that, and I'm gonna say, like, in the amount of lines, there's about like from, because like let's say the, okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, so let's say here's where Here's where Danny and Aaron are, because Danny came in and started helping out. Here's where Aaron is. And here's the end of the line. And it's going to go up. It's going to go over. It's going to go up. It's going to go over and down. It's going to go up. It was about, I'm going to say about 6 long. It's about 6 long across. Or 6 like little rectangles across essentially. And we were only in like the 4th one. And we're like, to me, I'm like, it's supposed to, like, there's room for a longer line. So, I mean, we should be done in maybe half an hour to an hour maybe, because it's a 2-hour autograph signing. So I'm like, it'll be done about half hour to an hour maybe. No. After getting there a half hour early, I didn't actually get to Egoraptor and Danny until, when was it? 11:40? Yeah. The line never got any bigger throughout the autograph signing, so by the time it got to, by the time it hit 11, they were kind of like, okay, we still have like another 30 people left, but it's only these 30, and they've been waiting for a long time, because they've been here since the beginning. And I guess they just like their fans enough that they took the time to talk to them and stuff. Barry and Ross showed up and they came through. It was cool seeing Barry again because I met Barry at PAX. And I told him, like, oh, I like video editing, whatever. We ended up talking for like a half hour on videos and stuff. And he even said, like, I kind of said, like, yeah, you never responded to my email or whatever. And he's like, I was actually just about to say, I apologize that I haven't seen it. And I read it, I saw some of your videos. I just haven't had the time to get back to you because I'm so backlogged. And I was like, it's a good answer. Whether he's talking out of his ass or not, we're going to see. We're going to see if he ever gets back to me. But the fact is, it's like, he was a pretty good answer for it. So, I mean, we'll see. I shouldn't say, like, I'm skeptical because, I mean, if I do get big and then he reads this, he's going to be all like, or sees this, he's going to be like, he thought I was a motherfucking liar. That guy. And then all of a sudden I lose a friendship that I maybe have just gained, or I don't know. But you know what I mean? It was cool to see he got along with it. Ross, on the other hand, I've never really talked to, so I didn't really forget about it. I just shook his hand. I didn't go like, God damn it, Ross. I didn't make any jokes about it or anything. And then I'm getting that Star Fox Adventures game signed. So now it's done by Ross, Barry, Aaron, and Danny, which is cool. When I went up to Aaron, I got to ask him more about, I said, like, oh yeah, I met you at the PAX thing, and he was like, he's like, oh yeah, I remember you, and whatever, and it's like, I've noticed that it does give me this sort of swagger. I think I just, like, completely switched, like, I was talking about one thing, and I just stopped, and I switched over. But anyway, when I met Aaron, or when I got up to Aaron, I shook his hand. And I said, like, oh yeah, I met you at the Polaris thing, and I'm like, yeah, I would like these couple of games signed. I signed, Max had to go catch a bus, so I got his thing signed too while we were there. So I'm like, yeah, just get these things signed, and whatever. And I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, I didn't know you played Battle Network, and it was one of those things, like, we had, like, a really casual conversation. Like, I'm not going to say, like, I'm friends, like, guys, I'm totally in with Egoraptor now. I'm not going to say that, but I'm saying, like, you know? I had a way of, like, a sort of way of talking to him where I didn't come off as, like, a fanboy. Like, oh, my God, Egoraptor, I love your stuff, and I think it's really funny that you like Battle Network. It came off in that sort of, like, yeah, I didn't know you liked Battle Network, man. Like, I love that game. And he's like, yeah, I just like the art style. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, some of the NPCs in that game, you're like, what do they do to their face? If you ever played the game, you're just like, their faces, like, they don't have lips. Their eyes are just, like, black circles, and their mouths are just like, it looks horrible. Like, if you remember, I did a Let's Play of it, and I want to do a review of the series. It's just kind of like, if I do a review of the series, I need to get some footage from here and there, and you have to grab, like, little bits and pieces of it, and it's hard to get everything. Because I have, like, the entire first game recorded, but it's like I don't have anything else after that, so I want to have a decent chunk of it. And as you know, I lost all my portable games, so I don't have Battle Network 2, which I was working through because it was the only one I never finished. And then well, I never finished 3 either because I rented it and I got all the way to last boss and then I couldn't beat base and then I was like, screw you base, or I beat base once and then I got to the alpha. I think that was his name. His name was just Alpha, and he was just really hard and I was like, whatever. I could probably do it now because I'm older. When I was a kid, I'm like, this is really freaking hard. But that's what made this game so much fun. And like, I would totally do a video on the whole thing. I guess that gives me an excuse to get in contact with Aaron. I could email him about that afterwards and just be like, yeah, I remember we were talking about Battle Network. I made a whole review on the series, actually. Check it out. This is me talking business with you guys, I guess. But anyway, after that, I got the thing signed, came back up to my room, had a long talk with Death, Cyrus, and Cool Mario, Sam Norton, all about just guy stuff. You know what I mean. And then that was about it. Oh, I also bought the Starbomb CD off of, I don't even know her name. There's this girl, and she works for Polaris, and I met her at PAX, because she was kind of like the greeter to the little party I went to. And it was like, oh, it was cool, whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember you from the party, and she was like, how'd you know about the party? I'm like, I came in with Koshi Sushi. She's like, oh yeah, I remember you now. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, whatever, and I'm like, I don't even know her name. But she's like, I'm not gonna lie, she got this really soft voice, kind of reminds me of Susie's voice, like Susie Egoraptor's Aaron's wife, now wife, and kind of looks, maybe this would be insulting, so I'm gonna say it, and if she ever sees it, she's gonna hate me. I mean, I've already said I don't know her name. Oh God. But anyway, I said, I think she kind of looks like Attacking Toucans' mom. Like, because they have like a similar face in a way. So I'm kind of like, that's how I describe her. It's like if it was Attacking Toucan's mom. Toucans is, because it's attacking two cans. So you have to put the apostrophe. Attacking Toucans' mom. That's how I describe it. But for all they're probably not related. And if they are related, wow, I can pick up on this stuff. But yeah, and that was about the day. That's all it was. And the only things I bought today, other than the food, was the Starbomb CD and the Ruby Dagger CD. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. That's good. Still got a decent amount of money on me, which is like a big, like, I'm running a little low on cash now, but tomorrow is the last day I'm gonna buy anything, because then all I have to worry about is on Monday just having some money for food, because I'm here for Monday. And I don't even know what I'm going to vlog that day. It's going to be a completely dead day. I might just take the camera, walk outside, and vlog the world. The world around me. Vlog National Harbor, Maryland. Show you all what it's about. But anyway, that's basically what I want to get working on and just have a good time. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow, there's only the HVGN panel. He's doing like how to make a bad video review or something like that. He's going to... Oh, jeez. Bad burp. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to go to that panel with Jacqueline. And his panels usually don't fill up. And it's at the same time as the charity auction, oddly enough. So, who knows how that's going to go. And then the other stuff is just... Yeah, there's no other panels. I usually don't like going to the closing ceremony because not much really happens. They just talk about whatever. For all we know, they might drop on us like, yeah, the Gaylord's been like really mad at us for us all doing the Colossus Roar and giving like their hotel a bad image, so they actually are going to kick us out. I swear one of these, I swear they're going to do that some year. They're just going to be like, yeah, you know, screw you guys. But anyway, because I feel like we really like, this is a really nice hotel, and you have a bunch of nerds, some of them falling asleep in the con, and you're just like, yeah, that's not making a good image of us, and it's not good for the hotel. So yeah, we've been going again for another 18 minutes. These talks have been nice, guys. These talks have been really nice. I get to know you guys. But again, I might edit it down or whatever. I don't know. But that's kind of what it's been. We didn't get to record anything today because we were standing in line so long at Egoraptor, and Jacqueline had to go. But oh yeah, because then after we go to the HVGN thing tomorrow, Jacqueline and I are probably just going to record for a good little while. Because then at 6 o'clock, Because at 6 o'clock, Jacqueline's going to go home because she has to do some homework before she goes to school on Monday. Des going to have to go because he's taking the bus a day earlier than me. And that was just the way he planned it. And then I could like try to find Tim and whatever, try to hang out with them. Anyone else who is still here for that extra day and who leaves, anyone who at least leaves Monday can spend time with me on Sunday. So I mean, yay. And then that's about it. And that's all there is really to do tomorrow. So hopefully Jacqueline and I can record after HVGN. But we might want to hang out with some people because we haven't got to hang out with as many people as we normally do. It was more or less just me and Jacqueline the whole time. Well, not me and Jacqueline. It was like me and Jacqueline and a few others. We stuck with a pretty decent group this year, which it's cool to do that. And when we're not being anchored down by Tim or one of the bigger people. I might have had my thumb on one of the microphones, or it was close to the microphone throughout most of this. There's me touching it a couple times, and you can hear that in your ears. It's probably really loud. It's one of those things where, like, when you understand microphones, I'm like, this is going to be really loud, but to me it's going to be super quiet. Anyway. But, that's about that. I mean, I didn't show you guys another thing that I bought. If you see that tube right there, that's the poster. It's a Phoenix Wright poster. I'll probably show it when I get back because it'd be too hard to show it now. But yeah, the Starbomb CD and the Ruby Dagger are over there. I'm not gonna show you them because you can just look up the CD yourself online. But whatever. I think I'm done. The Saturday night at these cons are always super loud and stuff. There's always people outside, and or the Saturday night at MAGFest is always like a party night. So like right after the concerts, everyone's like, yeah, party! Everyone's getting drunk and stuff. There's a bar on the top floor of this hotel, which I'm considering going to, but I'm not going to at this point because it's now 2:15 about in the morning. And I do want to wake up at a decent time to go to that panel tomorrow. Although, I mean, who's been sleep deprived before, right? Yeah, you hear people outside again. They're like running and stuff. But yeah, that's about it. It's getting really loud over there. I'm not sure if you can even hear it. Okay, well they're gone now. They're like running around the halls or something. I don't know. But anyway, that was day 3. Wasn't bad. It was interesting. It was fun. This con's been a lot different than a lot of the other ones. But I guess I'll talk about more of that tomorrow and Monday. Once everyone's gone and I'm bored and I don't know what to do, I'm just gonna, camera's mine. This is what I do. This is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, because like once everyone leaves, I still have this hotel room to myself for that day, so I'm just gonna be like, herp de derp. Hey guys, how's it going? So we'll see. Anyway, see you guys around. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night.